Hi guys, welcome to another edition of OK Academy's e-learning program. I am Uncle Eric, your science facilitator, and in today's lesson, we are going to look at solar system. A recap of what we did earlier on. Last time, we looked at solar system as the sun, planet, and other heavenly bodies. All right? We also looked at some components of the solar system, being the sun, moon. We also talked about the planets and other heavenly bodies. I hope you've not forgotten them. We also got to know the benefits of the sun. Does the sun move? Of course, you know, it doesn't move. In today's lesson, we are going to look at movement of the earth. Movement of the earth. Note that the earth is a planet. It is the third planet in our solar system. And it is the only planet that supports life. All right? Good. What are we supposed to know about the movement of the earth? The earth, just like any other planet, undergoes two forms of movement, namely rotation and revolution. What I'm trying to put across is that the earth has two ways by which they move, just like any other planet. One is rotation and the other one is called revolution. All right? Good. What is rotation of the earth? You see, it's a scientific word, yet we need to explain what it is. First, we need to know rotation. Okay, rotation of the earth. This is the movement of the earth on its own axis. All right, the key words here are movement and axis. What do we mean by axis? Axis is an imaginary point at the edges of the earth where rotation takes place. Now let me demonstrate how rotation of the earth is done. I am assuming this to be the earth. Now when this, being the earth, moves on its axis this way, we term that as rotation. I hope you've taken note of that. Now, where are the axes? The axes are the edges at which the earth moves. Okay, so here there is an imaginary line. Imaginary meaning it cannot be seen, yet it is the point at which the earth moves. Look at how it is moving on its own axis, just like how a ball rolls on the floor. Good. What does rotation of the earth do? This movement causes day and night. In other words, when light or sunlight is thrown on earth, what happens is that part of the earth receives the sunlight. The other part of the earth does not get the sunlight. That part having sunlight is known to be having day. The other side that is not receiving sunlight at that very moment is said to be experiencing night. All right? So without rotation, we cannot get day and night. How many days does it take the earth to rotate fully? It takes 24 hours, that is 1 day, for the earth to rotate fully. Note that the earth does not move from east to west. Rather, it moves from west to east. I hope you've taken note of that. The next movement we are going to talk about is revolution of the earth. Now, I would like Auntie to come and assist me here as I demonstrate revolution of the earth. Please come. Please come. Now, Auntie is going to help us demonstrate revolution of the earth. Now, I'm going to demonstrate revolution of the earth. We are going to assume Auntie as the sun. You know, the sun doesn't move. Therefore, Auntie is not going to move. All right? This is the earth. Now, look at how the revolution of the earth takes place. This is how it happens, whereby the earth moves around the sun. All right? The movement of the earth around the sun is what we term as revolution of the earth. So note, while the earth is moving around the sun, it also rotates on its axis this way as it moves around the sun. Very good. Auntie, thank you so much for your time. Therefore, revolution of the earth is the movement of the earth around the sun. How does it move? The earth moves around the sun using a path called orbit. Orbit is a path through which a planet moves around the sun. Mind you, this orbit cannot be seen with our naked eye, yet it is assumed that there is a path through which each planet moves when it wants to revolve around the sun. How long does it take the earth to revolve fully? It takes the earth approximately 365 days, which is referred to as 1 year, to revolve fully around the sun. Can you show me where the sun is located? When we were starting the lesson, I told you that the sun is the third planet in our solar system. So when we count from here, 1, 2, 3, it means this is the earth. Now, if you look closely, the earth has a certain path here. That is what we term as the orbit. The path you see through which the earth will move around the sun is what we term as the orbit. This is the end of the lesson for today. A recap of what we learned. We learned about the movement of the earth, where we got to know that there are two main movements, namely rotation of the earth and revolution of the earth. I also demonstrated how rotation of the earth is done and how revolution of the earth is done. Thanks so much for your time. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.